Stewart, and I'm a licensed massage therapist. I'm Reiki master, certified quantum healer, owner of Barefoot Massage and Yoga, certified herbalist consultant.
So Amber, what made you want to heal other people with your hands?
I've honestly been really into healing and with my hands, through just natural herbs and medicinal medicine since I was little. Was always out in my grandmother's garden picking herbs and, you know, studying them in the encyclopedias, finding out what they were, what they did. All through high school I got really into essential oils and always giving people back massages and, you know.
I bet you're very popular.
Yeah. I've always been just like a very hands-on person. I was fortunate enough to be in a very loving home where we were very affectionate. So it encouraged me to spread the love, so to say.
Spread your healing.
Yes, spread the healing and, you know, light and energy and just help people have that well-being and reach that ultimate goal, whatever it may be.
What is your interest besides?
My interest besides healing, besides being a practicing healer?
Yeah. Or what made you interested in it besides, well, you kind of said your grandma.
Right.
But what motivates you to do this?
What motivates me?
I asked too. But
I think what motivates me most is it's extremely gratifying to help someone, and having gratitude for something just makes you a happier person. I mean, it's pretty much clinically proven. If you smile more, you're gonna be happier. So healing people and just making it easier for them to focus and maneuver through everyday life is just extremely gratifying. And if they're happy, then I'm happy. And
you have super high energy too.
Yes.
So.
I'm a pretty mellow person, honestly. Like I'm kind of animated, but I have been told that I like my energy beams.
It does.
Like I've had a medium. Like I walked into a room and I had a friend
bring the light,
and she was like, "Dang, you're bright." And I was like, "Yep, here I am."
What is the most important thing you have learned in your life?
Oh my goodness. Well, my life is not at an end yet.
What have you learned so far? What's one of the most important things?
I think one of the most important things that I've learned so far at the humble age of 36 is to be kind. Somebody is having a bad day. So I think it's super important to, no matter what, just be kind and help one another, because everybody needs help, even though people don't ask for it. So to be kind and be caring, and no matter where you're at as well, even if you're having a bad day, try not to, you know, spread the negativity, you know, which sometimes you know, if it's mutual and the person wants to listen to you, obviously, then that's fine. But just be kind and be loving and cherish the people that you love and just be there for your family and your friends. If you had a free plane ticket, where would you like to go? Oh my gosh. That's a really hard one. Right now, I would really love to go to Peru.
Why Peru?
Because I want to take a psychedelic journey. So
more healing?
Yes, more healing. They have an ayahuasca retreat there.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so you go there and you stay in the woods and you're with nature.
They have shamans there too.
There's shamans there, just like a joining of people that have mutual interests, and you basically just ingest medicinal ayahuasca and start your journey.
See, I'm kind of interested in that. That would be cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I'd be afraid I'd shit my pants.
Well, you probably will.
Therefore, I will not wear pants.
Just saying. I know people that have done peyote. They either vomit or it comes out the other end. So it's just
whichever way it comes.
It sounds like it's really disgusting and it's something that you don't want to experience, but what you're doing is purging. So you're purging all of that negative, nasty, toxic stuff out of your body. So yes, it is vulgar, but we're human beings, and like that's how we purge.
We eat McDonald's, so I mean I can't.
Yeah. Oh yeah, don't do that.
So it's like, get out of there.
Oh yeah, like I remember the last time I had McDonald's, no bueno. Like 2 hours later I was in the bathroom. It was not a good deal.
I know, I always forget that part.
It was not a value meal.
Aside from the job you have now, what sort of work would you like to do?
Oh, I have so many interests. I have so many goals. Right now I'm studying to get my certification as a yoga instructor, hopefully in August. I also would love to get some more education on being a holistic nutritionist. I'm already a certified herbalist, which I use in my practice.
How do you use that here in this?
I consult people. I'm not charging right now because it kind of just happens, and I love talking about it, and I feel like if you have knowledge, you need to share it.
So if you guys come here and get a massage, you guys get some free services as well.
Yes, I like aromatherapy, all the things, like whatever I feel like someone needs, or if they start talking to me about something and I'm like, hey, well, if you ever tried this, it's all suggestion. You know, it's not like, oh, you should do this. It's like, hey, have you tried this? Like, this might work for you. It may or may not. You never know, because everybody's different. I'm also very interested in becoming a doula.
What is that? What's that?
So a midwife is like a certified nurse. A doula is someone that helps you out through your pregnancy.
Oh.
They do a massage for you. They answer any questions for you. They can be somewhat of a lactation nurse, like consultant, not nurse, but like a consultant of any sorts like that. I love babies, and I love giving, like I have a special certification in prenatal massage because I enjoy it so much. Just feeling the energy of like the mama and the baby, and it's just such a lovely experience. And I've actually went out to Mosaic a few times and given postnatal massages to mommies, and was trying really hard to get that funded, but it's just not in the budget, you know. So I think that there's so many, it's endless. You never stop learning. I feel like as long as I'm breathing and walking and hearing and seeing or whatever, like as long as I'm on this earth, I'm never going to stop learning.
No, that's very smart advice.
Yes,
too.
Never stop learning.
Okay, so if you got stuck in an elevator and was forced to listen to only one song, what would it be?
Oh my gosh. I would have to say definitely a Grateful Dead song, because I am like young blood deadhead here. China Cat Sunflower is my favorite Grateful Dead song. But can I have like the whole album? Like the whole album, like one whole album. just play in the elevator nonstop. Yeah. And I'd be happy, because anytime I'm feeling kind of down or blues, like little blue or whatever, I'll just turn on Grateful Dead and like dance around. So one of their big quotes is, "When in doubt, twirl." Oh. So I like to live by that motto.
When in doubt, twirl.
When in doubt, twirl.
I think one of their first songs I ever heard, I think, was Casey Jones.
That's a good one.
Yeah. What is something that you saw someone do that changed the way you think about a certain subject?
I feel like, I know this is probably going to sound horrible, but I feel like any negative interaction that I have with someone where I feel like it was uncalled for in the situation, and I scramble and try to find a way to handle it in an appropriate manner, because you're only in control of yourself. Any situation like that, I can't pinpoint a situation, but I feel like anytime there's been a negative situation with someone where I didn't feel like it was what was the right thing that was supposed to happen, and I tried to correct it, I feel like I learned most from those situations. I also feel like I learn a lot from really positive experiences. Just recently went to local Burning Man.
Oh, how was
festival. It's life altering. It's just amazing. So there's principles when you go there. So it's like no money, no electronics, everyone's your friend. You know, like there's like 10 principles. I can't remember all of them, but basically it's like love one another. And even in the bathroom, like the public restroom, how it has men and women, well, they put humans on the wall. So it was co-bathrooms, you know, everybody, and no one's sitting there looking at, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no one's gonna watch you.
Watching you. Everyone's very respectful and mindful of your space and your body, and that was just such a positive and uplifting experience. And I spun fire in front of like 1,500 people, so that was really insane.
Like spun it?
Like lit it with my fans. Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So that was very interesting, because the only other times that I've spun fire has been around maybe like 3 or 4 people at the most.
Oh.
So it was rather intimidating, but I did it, and I felt so good about it, and I learned so much from just being with all of those,
like connecting,
empowering people
without electronics.
Completely connecting. It's all about bartering. So you just trade something, and someone will trade with you. If you're thirsty and you're lost, you can walk up to someone's camp and say, I can't find my camp, can I maybe have a glass of water? And they're like, yeah, sure, do you need whiskey in that? I mean, everyone is just super giving and loving, and it was a great experience. So I'd have to say that would be, right now, one of the experiences I have had. I have a lot going on in my life right now, so it's really hard, but that's a positive one. So we'll stick with that one.
Okay. What movie made you cry the most?
Recently, Coco.
Yeah? Why? Because
it's all about family, La Familia, and it's like all about the Day of the Dead and how that culture like still appreciates their elders that have passed away, and they put up their portraits in the cemetery, and they go in and there's a parade, and it's just a whole celebration of life.
I don't know if I've seen it yet, or
oh,
if
you
I
have to see it. It's so good. So it's all, I'm not going to spoil it for you, but I'll just tell you, it's very sad in the end, because the little boy finds out something he didn't know.
Oh, I have seen it. Yes, I have seen it. And then he tells his grandmother, he sings a song to his grandmother. Yeah.
And I just lose it.
Yeah.
I lose it every time. I'm like, oh my God, she's singing.
Yeah. It's a pretty good movie. Especially for a kid's movie.
Oh, my daughter's obsessed with it.
When you were little, what did you want to be when you grow up, and do you still want to be it?
I wanted to be a psychologist.
When you were little?
When I was little. Yeah, I was dead set on it. Dead set on it. Don't ask me why, because I have no idea where that came from. I never saw a therapist as a child, not that anything's wrong with that, but I have no idea where that idea even came from. But I wanted to talk to people. I wanted to talk to people. I wanted to listen to people. I wanted to help people. I think it was all in like that whole healing realm. And I think I learned, because I was kind of a little gypsy girl growing up, because we moved all around. I'm actually from Houston, Texas. And we were always in a different house, just because my dad was following work and whatnot. And I just learned that the best way to make friends is just to talk to someone.
To connect.
You know, to connect and to let them know they can talk to you. And so I think that may be where that derived from. I'm not 100% sure. But I feel very accomplished, because I feel like I kind of do that now.
In your own form.
In my practice, yeah. Because in my practice, I feel like
more relaxation too than taking pills.
Right, like my clients are confident that I'm going to help them and I'm going to do no harm, and a lot of them open up to me and talk to me, which I really enjoy, you know, just being someone to listen and to be there, because a lot of people don't have that. A lot of people don't even have human touch, so which is extremely important, and that's a way of communicating.
And sometimes we forget that. I think when you do my hands, I really kind of forget that because you don't think about it, and it's just like I just want to just keep going. Just like it's just an emotion that it's just like like it can bring you to tears because it's just like a human kindness thing. Right.
It's just that like kind of an intimacy, you know, of like another human just caring for you.
And you never know how much work you do with your hands, and or they even hurt until you start it.
I was like, how many times do you rub your hands in the day? You may rub your neck or rub your shoulder, kind of stretch, you know, kind of rub your lower back, but do you really sit there and rub your hand? You know, it's like just one of those body parts where it's like, oh, you're giving that attention? Oh, that feels amazing. Getting a massage therapy does release hormones.
Does it?
It does, most definitely. I think it's like serotonin because it's that happy good feeling because you're feeling good. And then there's another one, I can't think of it right now, but it definitely releases endorphins. Because you're moving around all of that muscle tissue, getting all of the veins to open up and flow more freely to increase circulation. So yeah, you definitely, your hormones react to that. Just like when someone hugs you, doesn't it make you feel a certain way?
Yeah.
Just the same thing. Like, yes, you're getting a massage and it's something you planned, but you're still like, oh, that feels great. You know, it's because those are hormones being produced in your body.
What services do you provide?
I provide all types of modality services, Swedish, deep tissue. I basically customize it per client. So I have a consultation with you before the service, find out what's going on, where you have particular areas that you need worked on, and then I customize it for the client. I also do prenatal, hot stone therapy, sports massage. I am Reiki master. I do chakra tuning, quantum healing. And some of these aren't on my menu. It's just kind of, if you come in and talk to me, it's kind of a type of Reiki to me. It's basically I go around and, you know, examine and feel for energy, and it's all about kind of connecting with past lives or lost ones or anything like that. It kind of just guides you and helps you get through things, or maybe helps you have better intent on something, like a part of your body feeling better, because we harbor a lot of emotion in our bodies, so it's kind of a way to release that.
Okay.
Because knowledge is power. So the more you know about what's going on with your body, the more you can look into, oh, well, maybe this emotion is related to why my foot hurts, because everything coincides.
Like a machine
with that,
kind of.
most definitely. I also offer reflexology. I'm going to be soon offering like seaweed body scrub and wraps.
Ooh, fun.
Which will be really nice, especially if you're like one of those people that goes out and gets sunburnt and then you're peeling or something like crazy like that, or even like after in the winter time, it's nice just to like get that dry skin off, and it helps with cellulite and like skin tightening, and it's just good because we shed a lot of skin every day, but we don't always get rid of all the stuff that needs to come off. Ear candling. I don't know if you know much about that.
I've heard about it.
Like the Muslim earwax candles. So that helps get a lot of the gunk that you have built up in your ears.
I'll send Paul to you for that.
Okay, good. So I just actually practiced that, or did that service on my boyfriend, because he was having a lot of sinus issues.
Oh, does it help with that?
And yes, most definitely. Your ears are connected to like all your sinus cavities, and so that wasn't probably really technical, but it's very connected. And so I did it on him, and he's felt so much better. He hasn't taken allergy medicine for the past 3 days. So, and you know, not every person's gonna get the same result. All of our bodies are different. All of our bodies respond in a different way, but it's something worth giving a try.
It can't hurt you.
It can't hurt. You know, if anything, it's just gonna make you feel like, oh, my ear just feels a little less little less clogged or a little cleaner, you know. I'm very soon getting my yoga instructor certification, so I'll be offering that. Courtney Brooks, my partner, she is a yoga instructor. We will be posting yoga class times very soon. We have all kinds of ideas to do, like connect with Garden Gate and do a Zen garden party.
Oh, fun.
So make Zen gardens and have an herbal tea bar and just hang out, you know. And we're also wanting to do a class on couples massage. So you bring your significant other and we teach you how to massage them and teach them how to massage you. So that will be a 2-weekend course. We're working on getting an herbalist in here to do an herbalist class. A friend of mine and I are working on getting an herbalist club going where we'll meet just once a month and just take turns sharing knowledge or what we found or what works or what doesn't work. Just if anyone wants to bring materials and share information, or maybe bring something from their garden, share recipes, anything like that. So we have a lot of ideas. I've only been here in this studio for a month now, still kind of getting everything together and manifesting and, you know, finding our groove. Courtney and I are really, really old friends. We've actually been friends for the past 15 years. She was my massage instructor.
Oh, that's
yeah. And her and I jive really well. Yeah, her and I jive really well. We worked together right when I graduated, and so we know that we work really well together and everything. And she's fantastic massage therapist. And if anyone needs to get a hold of her, either find her on Facebook, Courtney Brooks, or holler at me and I will get you in connection with her. She's phenomenal. So you can call my cell, which is 816-752-8736, or you can find me on Facebook, Barefoot Therapeutic Massage and Yoga, or I'm on Facebook as Amber Gabbert, Gypsy Baby, because that's my performer name. So you can find me that way, or we're located on 2202 Locust. So you can book straight from my site on Facebook, or I have an email, and that's barefootmassage@gmail.com.
Yeah, the Facebook app was easy.
Do you love that?
Yeah, I do.
Because
you can book and it says
oh my gosh, it's so amazing.
How much everything is too, because you kind of forget.
And it is a description. I put in a description of everything, so if you are like, I don't really know what reflexology is, there's a little bio on there that I put on there. The pricing is on there. If you need to cancel, you can jump on there and cancel. You can reschedule. Everything's right there at your fingertips. If you're not tech savvy, which I'm not very tech savvy, but I manage, you can always call me. I don't mind getting on the computer and plugging you in. I really don't mind that at all.